What's going on, guys? Goofy Rexy here, and hope everybody is doing well today. And today, guys, we're going to be opening up some red stars for Maria Hill. Today, we're also going to be we're going to talk about some T4 recommendations, ISO recommendations for Maria Hill as well, a little bit later on in this video, but definitely want to open up some red stars. I'm pushing for like 4 reds right now on Maria Hill. I think that's probably where ideally I'm okay with her being there. It definitely would be better than Captain Sam, because if y'all remember that one, we got like what, 3 reds on Homeboy. So hopefully we'll be able to get Maria Hill to 4 stars. Now, I'm not buying her original offers. The $50 price tag on Maria Hill I think is a little too steep. I don't mind spending $50 on Captain Sam or even Sharon Carter, but I think Maria Hill $50 price tag is a little too steep. So I'm going to be shooting for her secondary offers here, probably the 35 or maybe the 25. We'll definitely see. Maybe probably go with the 25, but we're going to open up some red stars for her today. And like I said, we're going to go through those tier 4s a little bit later. Of course, if you are purchasing Maria Hill, make sure that you save some money here. I do have my Amazon coin link that's down below, so you can save some money on your Marvel Strike Force in-game purchases here, which is how I'm saving some cheddar on Maria Hill. But let's go open up these red stars. We got 14 basics, and I think we have a couple elites. We have 4. We have 3 elite 4s, and then we also have 1 elite 5. So man, I'm just saying, I'm just hoping that my luck gets a little bit better on this video right now with Maria Hill. So let's start off with our basic orbs here, and let's see what we pop and what we get. All right, boom. The Sabretooth, our duplicate. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, 2 reds on Captain Sam. Not Captain Sam, Captain America. See, now I'm all messed up. Big saying Captain Sam for like the past couple weeks. I'm calling Captain America Captain Sam. What's going on with me here? All right, let's go. Let's pull this one up. 3 red on Kree Cyborg. So what I'm waiting on right now is just at least to be able to see Maria Hill drop. And then as soon as I see her drop, I'm going to go to the Elite 4. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on right now. Okay, come on. Let's go. I just want to see her drop one time. Just want to see her drop one time in the orb, and then we'll go. Okay, we're not getting good pulls right now. At least want to be able to see her. Is she in the orb? Is she in the orb? Okay, Maria Hill. It's a dupe. It's a dupe, guys. A dupe of Shuri. I don't know. We're gonna go down to 5. We don't have a lot of red star orbs. We're going to go down to 5, and then we're going to try to pull. Oh, let's go. From a basic. Oh my God. From a basic. Where was this when I wanted to pull this on Captain Sam? You know what's sad about this? I'm excited about the red star pull. I am. And I know what this is. They're trying to entice me now to buy the Maria Hill offer. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold off on this a little bit. Leave it in the comments, guys. Should I buy Maria Hill? I'll do it for you guys if you guys say that I should. But I'm going to hold off. I just don't feel like she's that. I don't know. I don't think she really needs. I don't know. Leave it in the comments, guys. Well, obviously, definitely excited about Maria Hill. I got 6 reds on Captain Sam on my baby account. Oh man, that felt bad. And only 3 reds so far on Captain Sam. So what we're gonna do now, I think we have. If we open up 1 more orb, we should be able to get another Elite 4 here. I think, or hopefully, we'll be able to get another Elite 4. Let's open this up. No, we're kind of still short a little bit there. So we'll get that next Elite 4. The good news is that at least I'm able to save my Elite orbs here. So we're going to pull up the tier 4s here. We're going to go through that in a little bit. So give me some time, guys. I'm going to go through some tier 4s here on Maria Hill, which ones I think are the best ones. And obviously we'll talk about some ISOs as well. All right, guys. So we're going to talk some tier 4s here for Maria Hill. And then I'm also going to give you my recommended ISO 8 suggestions for Maria Hill as well. I really think that there's only like 2 options that you can go with, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Now, when I assess tier 4s, if it's the first time watching me doing this, I typically try to do it with a very cost-effective approach because I understand that tier 4s are rather expensive in the game. Yes, they are going to be increasing the amount of tier 4s that you're getting, but realistically, it's not going to, it's like one ability that you get extra per month. Or 1.5 that you get extra per month. So still fairly cost effective approach when it comes to T4s. And also I am evaluating this based on what the rest of the team can bring as well, and seeing how her abilities can match up with the rest of the team also. So let's dive into it, right? So passive ability, hopefully you can see it behind this big old noggin. But passive ability here, we're going to talk about it. So left to right, right? So on the left here, we have it not tier forward, and then on the right, we have it tier forward. So let's talk about it. Fury's right hand, on self or ally or any ally block, 50% chance to heal the most injured ally by 10% of this character's max health. In raids, this always occurs. Gain 40% resistance for self and all Secret Avenger allies, and then in raids, gain an additional 40% resistance for self and all Secret Avenger allies. Now, if you choose to tier 4 this, you are going to be getting an increased healing. So 50% chance to heal the most injured ally by 10%. That goes up to an extra 15%, which I do think is incredibly relevant. You are going to be a lot, although it's proccing based on the flex and the blocks of an ally. You're going to get quite a good amount of those. Captain Sam is going to be giving them out. So is Maria Hill with her ultimate. She's also going to be doing that as well with her basic ability. She's going to be they're going to have these deflects, right? So her being able to proc and heal the most injured ally for 25%, I think is definitely a relevant tier 4, and I would definitely consider doing this one if I were you. Now let's go look at the ultimate ability here. This one's a little tricky. We'll talk about it. So Shield Care Package. Clear 1 negative effect from self and all Avenger and skill allies. Apply 3 deflects. So there we got those deflects again, right? Up to a maximum of 5, and immunity to self and all Secret Avenger allies. Heal self and all skill allies by 35% of this character's max health, plus heal all non-skill allies by 20% of this character's max health, and then she's also attacking all enemies for 280% damage. Now, if you choose to tier 4 this, you're going to not only be clearing 1 negative effect, but you're also going to be clearing all negative effects. And of course, yes, you're getting some additional damage. You're going from 280% damage now to 350% damage, so an increase of 70% damage. Now, you're not really doing this tier 4 for that. You're doing it more so to be able to get all the negative effects cleared from self and all Secret Avenger allies. And this one was a little tricky for me. It's a good tier 4 because obviously going from 1 to all is a massive difference, right? But I hesitated on this one a little bit as a recommended one just because of the cooldown. You have this 5 turn, you have to wait 2 turns before you can do it, and then you also have this 5 turn cooldown after you do it as well. But being that this team, you're probably most likely going to be running Maria Hill with Captain America Sam. Most likely you're going to be getting an opportunity to give her ability energy, right? So with Captain Sam, Stars and Stripes, his special ability, he's given the flex again, but then he also has this opportunity here to grant 1 ability energy to 1 to 2 random non-summon allies, and then grant 1 ability energy to 2 to 3 non-summon skill allies. So she could probably get this filled up fairly quickly. So I do think that this is actually a good tier 4 to put into Maria Hill. You definitely want to be able to clear all those negative effects instead of just 1 negative effect. You definitely want to be able to clear in these Doom raids. If you're going to be running the team there's a lot of characters that can put some heavy debuffs, some blinds, bleeds, things like that. So you definitely want to be able to have the opportunity to do it here. And you're going to have a chance with Captain Sam to get this ability to show up a little bit quicker. So I do think that with the thought of it working with the team, it's definitely a tier 4 that I would recommend. So far, passive and ultimate ability actually do look like some pretty good tier 4s here. Now, when we look at the special ability, prior to the tier 4, summon 2 shield troopers, apply offense up, defense up, and death proof does not to summon shield troopers, attack primary target with 300% damage, get an assist from all shield trooper allies, apply defense down to primary target. If Sharon Carter is an ally, gain 500% extra focus for this attack, obviously to land the defense down, to apply the defense down to them. And then this attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. So I do think number 1, you get this on turn 1. You also have a pretty decent low cooldown. I do think this is actually a pretty good tier 4 as well. It looks like a lot of these abilities are tier 4 worthy, which for Maria Hill, it's a little questionable because I don't necessarily think that she needs to be a tier 4 priority character for you. but I do think just evaluating the abilities themselves that they are worth actually putting that tier 4 in them, right? You're getting the extra additional summon shield trooper, which means that you're going to get additional damage. This is not bad. She's also doing an additional 100% damage as well. While she's not a damage dealer, I do still think that getting 100% additional damage can definitely still be relevant. Also, being the fact that this is unavoidable and cannot be blocked as well, I do think that this is a pretty good T4. But of course, if you're looking to save some resources here on tier 4s, you probably don't have to do this one. This is probably because it shows up so often, you're still going to be able to summon a couple shield troopers every other turn or so. So you might be fine with not actually tier 4 in this and getting away with not putting this one on. Once again, if you're kind of just looking at it from a cost-effective approach, it's a good tier 4, but not necessarily one that you have to put on Maria Hill. Now let's go to her basic ability. You're attacking primary target with 260% damage before the T4, 50% chance to apply the effect to the most injured non-summon ally. If that ally is a secret Avenger, then they also gain regeneration. If you do T4 this, then you're getting the additional damage. And then you get the guaranteed that you're going to apply deflect to the most injured non-summon ally. Realistically, this is luxury at best. I don't think you need it. Even with the 100% chance to apply to deflect, I don't really think that it's a necessary tier 4 for you to invest, because you're already getting deflects in other ways. She's doing it with her ultimate. Captain Sam is doing that with his special, which is a very low cooldown. He's also doing it with his passive ability. So really getting that additional, those additional deflects, the guaranteed additional deflect, save your tier 4. I think right now, based on my evaluation of Maria Hill, I think that probably the most important ones, I think the most important one actually realistically to me is the ultimate ability. I think that that's probably the one that is the number one standout for me. I think you probably go passive next, just to get that extra 15% healing, which once again, I know is probably extremely relevant, but I do think that clearing the negative effects is a little bit more important. You're going to be getting the procs, 100% procs in those raids anyways from the passive without having a tier 4. So I do think that you can probably hold off on that one if you're looking to save some cost there, some resources. Ultimate ability first, passive ability second. And then I would say maybe if you have some extra ones that you've already put them into Sam, you've already put them into Sharon Carter, you've already put them into Kestrel, you're probably going to be running with the Seam, then I would say most likely then you could probably consider putting a tier 4 into that special ability. In terms of ISO recommendations, I do think that I think obviously the easiest one to go with is probably Healer, just because she is the healer for the team. So giving her the heal, I think, is definitely relevant. She has an okay health. She has a pretty decent health pool, where those heals could definitely be worth something. And on top of that too, she's going to be healing on those procs with the deflects. So I definitely think a good a healer ISO will probably be fine on her. I also thought about this as well with the mindset that Sharon Carter, you want to have a lot of vulnerables out there, right? So because Sharon Carter, with her basic ability, she is going to be reducing the speed bar by 25% to the primary target. Being able to have this, being able to have Striker, if you're going to be running Striker on Sharon Carter, Skirmisher on Captain Sam, because Maria Hill's abilities will always hit a target, like her basic, her special, and her ultimate will always be hitting a target. I do think that throwing a Skirmisher ISO on Maria Hill is actually not that bad. As well, I do think that you will get some good value out of that. If I'm looking at her ultimate is just primary target, right? Yeah, let's take a look. The Fury's right hand, then we have her ultimate ability here. She's attacking all enemies actually on her ultimate. And then with her special ability, she's attacking the primary target alone and the primary target. So yeah, I think Skirmisher is actually a pretty good ISO that you can throw on Maria Hill, just once again in the context of the team, right? Being able to throw those vulnerables out there, being able to have Sharon Carter take advantage of those, reducing the speed bar, controlling the matchup, I do think is incredibly relevant. So those are my thoughts. I think these are the tier 4s. I think, like I said, ultimate for Maria Hill first, passive second, then maybe her special ability if you really feel like you need so. But I definitely do think that Captain Sam and Sharon take precedence when it comes to those tier 4s. So do some tier 4s on them first before you decide to do the special ability. And I do think that probably Skirmisher ISO on Maria Hill is probably going to be the best one to go with her, at least initially. Those are my initial thoughts. After probably grabbing her and play with her a little bit more, maybe I'll be able to make some different recommendations, but initially my thoughts are definitely throwing Skirmisher on Maria Hill. But appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. ISOs, recommendations for tier 4s. What are your guys' thoughts on where that is concerned? Appreciate you guys so much. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the links down below, guys, if you haven't done so already. Join my Discord, Twitch, follow me there where I stream MSF weekly, Facebook. Join my Patreon, guys. Another way to connect with me outside of the stream as well. And Amazon coin, save your cheddar on what you need here from Marvel Strike Force if you're making any in-game purchases. I know that I'm saving a lot right now doing so. But appreciate you guys so much. Y'all be blessed. And y'all be safe.